Ding, ding. What's up?
Hey, my friends. Everybody in chat, let's give a roll call. Maddie Marinara, Teresa Murphy, you're beautiful. I heard you on Angels last night. Thank you for the kind words you said about me. Pain, Adama, no, that was somebody else. Never mind, I'm sorry. Mobland, what's up, my friend? Joey is an avatar. He left me too. See, if I sit like this, people think that I have my legs open, but this is how I'm comfortable. I don't give a fuck what people say, to be honest. I'm going to be comfortable. Paps needs gas money. How are you? So today's Monday. Did everybody have a nice weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Vito, how are you? Andre was in here, but he had to go. Andre Fatale. It will be too late for me. I'll check tomorrow the video. Have a great evening, Joey and Lauren. That was nice of him to pop in and just show some support. Alligator. Who'd I just click on? Linda Amsterdam. Pleasure to have you. I want to click on Alligator. Hello, all. Weekend went by way too fast. See, my weekend was a little different. I've been going through some stuff mentally. It's been rough. Been having some issues, which I'm not going to get into. No big deal, though. I'll be fine. So my weekend was a little. I ran some errands. Aegon. Bay 8th left me. Agnostic. How are you? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Teresa. Mom stuff, you know what I mean? I don't want to say it on here because these weirdos and stuff, I don't like them to know too much of my business, but you'd understand, if I explain to you. That's all. Nothing serious. Just, my daughter hasn't been here for a couple days, so it's just I miss her. That's all. She's been out doing some vacation stuff. Jane Perry, how are you? Nice to see you in here. Montauk. Oliver, I apologize if you didn't. Something bothered you in our last stream, and I apologize, but you were very respectful. For explaining and then leaving respectfully. And that's cool. I like when people do that. If they don't agree with certain things in the chat or the topics or whatever, to just respectfully leave. That's what people should do instead of like trolling and doing all other types of things. So that's it. I'm going live at 9:30. Aegon, are you going to do the dragons thing? That show, let me drop your link.
Who's going live at 9:30?
Aegon? Terrence, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. We love Terrence.
Hi, Terrence.
Aegon is House of Dragons, I believe. Let me give Aegon's link. On Sunday, divers found the gold body inside a car at the bottom of the reservoir. I think he's doing House of Dragons or something. So
House of Dragons.
Everybody subscribe so that they could check out his first live. Teresa Murphy, thank you very, very much. I just got that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for letting me know about the situation. I appreciate it so much. God bless you, my friend. Terrence is new to this whole... Terrence, how long have you been on YouTube? I'm not sure how long Terrence has been on YouTube. I recently discovered his channel. It's very fun and uplifting. Everybody's in, drama-free. Everybody's always laughing and smiling and giggling, and it's a fun time.
I have a question when you're done.
Go ahead. So, Terrence is, I guess he's semi new, and I went in his stream before, and it's the past few times he's been live, I've been going in his stream and saying hi, and I don't get any responses from people. I'm like, maybe he doesn't see me or whatever, So then today I leave and then I go back under my backup account. I'm like, Terrence, I'm blocked. Like, did I do something to bother you? Did something offend you? So I helped Terrence go through his settings, and he realized that he must have a rogue wrench because a lot of his supporters and friends were blocked. So I helped him figure out that situation, and I'm glad I talked to him about it instead of just being like offended that he blocked me and not went back, because I've done that with some creators, like, okay, they blocked me, they don't want me here, I'm not going to go back, because I mean that's a respect thing too. If somebody blocks me from their chat, that means they don't want me there. So I'm not going to go in there with another account and like mess with them. They don't want me there. So if I'm not wanted, why waste my time by going in there? Green Beano, what's up? Thank you so much for the uh super
Money.
sticker. Did I highlight it? There's Green Beano. Big Head, what did you want to say, Joey?
So the question okay, so what I want to know is, so obviously we're content creators, we have shows or whatever you want to call it,
Teresa, what happened with David?
non-content.
Teresa, what happened with David? Was that an accident, hon? Or did he do something? Okay. All right. Accident. David, you're good. Accident. David was accidentally blocked. Go ahead now. I apologize, Joe.
So when another content creator does a show like dissing like you or me or whatever, right? When people message you to tell you that that person is like talking shit about you, right? Like, has that ever happened? Like,
It pisses
like
me off.
FBI said something about you, someone will call you up or send you a message and say, "Hey, this guy was talking shit about you." Has that ever happened with you?
Yes. Little motherfucking little MF Poker Mike. Somebody drop the link to his channel, please. Thank you so much, Little Poker Mike. Thank you for. Let me just go through the super chats and then I'll answer that because we're getting a couple coming in. And Terrence says, I generally love you because you have been nothing but real, not only to me, but everyone. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you, Terrence. And we enjoy having you here. Okay, there are some people, and I know they have good intentions with telling me certain things. Like I got an email from somebody today, Danny Stories. And I know that he had good intentions with sending me the email to let me know something was going on. But there's certain people that it's time after time after time. They're in my DMs and they're like, this one's on this channel talking crap about you. And that one's on this on on a Sunday.
Well, let me rephrase the question. That's it. Because what Danny Stories did today was completely different.
Right.
I'm saying when people send you a message like, "Hey, FBI was talking shit about you today on his show," like the person that is telling you that,
yeah,
I would love to know, and I'm not being sarcastic. I just want to understand what the thought process is. What do you expect to happen when someone notifies you? Like, for example, this didn't happen, but I'll just use Maddie's name, Maddie Marinat. So he sends me a message, Maddie Marinat. Oh, FBS was talking shit about you today. He called you a scumbag and a piece of shit. Like, what is the point of someone letting you know about this?
right. And Maddie's a bad
And
example.
I can't understand it, because what's happening is like I'm taking it as like, oh, they're trying to hype me up and trying to create a problem, but maybe that's not what it is. So I want to know, like, because I don't do that. Like, I don't call up someone. Like, if I heard someone was saying XYZ on a show, I probably wouldn't reach out to the person who they would talk, who reach out to the person and say, "Look, bro, did you hear this guy did a show before and he was talking shit about you?" Like, I don't understand what's the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Like, what is the person trying to accomplish? Are you trying to
Right.
like look out for your people and say, "Hey, man, this guy is doing this to you," or I mean, I don't know. So, because to me, I almost think
See
like
if Maddie.
obviously, like obviously, I'm close friends with BK.
Mhm.
Has he? Does he have a tendency to fly off the handle? Yeah, we both do. So if someone's talking about him, if I told him that, I could be jeopardizing him because he might just
Yeah.
fly off the fucking handle. You know what I mean? So I don't understand what is the purpose of doing that. Now, what I would think would be this would be an exception if someone was like, "Yo, FBI was talking shit about you, Lauren, earlier in the chat, and I went in there and let that motherfucker have it." You know what I mean? Then I could understand that person saying like, "This is what happened." But if you're just telling me what happened because you're looking out for me and you're my boy, well, if you're really my boy, you ain't gonna have people talking shit about me and not do something about it. Like Mike, if he's on a show with someone and that person is talking shit about me, he's gonna go at that person.
Yeah, and
And
sometimes
he'll
we wish
tell
that
me
he
like,
would.
"Hey, he was talking shit about you, but I got in his ass for it." See, that's so it's a little confusing to me. I don't understand really like what the
Well, we
point
also
of it is.
know who what does this one say? Ice and Fire. Hey guys, it's Aegon. You want to check out my love tonight on my future lives? The videos, please. Do you want us to do this Ice and Fire channel? Because I'll share that. Like, um, there's certain, like, you use Maddie as an example. If Maddie hit me up with something, I know it's genuinely because it's something that I need to know. But there's
Right,
certain people.
like they put your mom's picture up. Like that stuff is, you know,
You're
understandable. But if you're gonna send me a message saying
that,
like
that some slob
FBI
is
was
talking
calling you
about.
a bald headed piece of shit and said you're broke and said you this, well,
Well,
you would expect that,
and it's
you know?
irrelevant people like that Jesse Sloth. Jesse Sloth, why the hell do I care? And I'm not, and this person probably know, like, I'm not trying to talk crap about you. That's not why I'm not mentioning your name. But on a Sunday morning, and I'm getting messages, Jesse Sloth's talking crap about you. And then I'm getting clips and I'm ignoring it and I'm getting clips. And I already told this person I don't care, It's like, stop doing that. Like, cause it aggravates me. I don't give a crap if these low lives are talking crap about me, and I don't need you to send me clips. Um, Certain things that might be important. I know who's sending them to me because they're my friends and certain things like that. But um, don't. And I put Joey's Instagram. Okay, Joey's Instagram up there. So if anybody thinks that anybody besides like my like Maddie and shit like that, or Teresa, you people go to hit up Joey and tell him, and he'll tell me if Joey thinks I need to know. If you think it's that important, okay, hit up Joey in his Instagram DMs, and if he thinks it's that important, he'll tell me. And like that's
Right.
another thing. They're talking about you and Joey. Why didn't they hit you up? Why did they go to me?
Because what what, me asking that question is leading me to what I'm gonna say now. Because what I have found a lot of times is someone says, okay, but like how many times has someone given you information by saying, like, hey, FBI said this, and that about you? Now, if you don't verify, because I know there's been a lot of times where people have said things, and like, I jumped out the window before even verifying if that's what he said or was it taken out of context. that shit starts a lot of unnecessary wars, basically, because like people, like, oh, he's talking shit about you, and then it's like he is, fuck him, and then you go off on him, and then later on you go listen to the video, and it's like he really wasn't talking shit about you. So,
or it was, but it was something so minute that it wasn't even worth addressing.
right,
Stuff like that.
This isn't a Tiger Woods card. This is a. So, what I'm gonna do when I start getting flowing with the business is I'm gonna do stuff like this. Okay, I'm gonna put this card up and say, you see this? Obviously, there's not gonna be light. You'll be able to see it clearly. You have to pick the year and the person. So you'd have to pick the year, what card it is, and whose card it is. So, for example, this card right here, okay? Does anybody know who this is,
No,
what year, and what card, like what card company made it? If you could guess that right in X amount of time,
it's yours.
You'll get the card. So this card right here is in 1992.
I got Bob McClure from the Brewers. Top
Who?
that.
Well, you froze.
Probably nobody.
Is that's out of one of those random ones?
Joe?
Or is that at the Topps Heritage?
No, Topps one I didn't. Oh, let me go to the Topps one that I opened. So go ahead, Joe. Finish your.
Does anybody know what that card is that I held up?
Ice and Fire, I gave you a wrench to drop your link. I have a lot of wrenches, so if I take it away next stream, don't be offended, but I want you to be able to drop your link all stream. Now I have this awesome Javier card.
Baez? Mm-hmm.
And this is from the Topps one. So that should be good. That should be a good one, right?
Well, it depends how he does. Yeah, it could be. Yep.
Joe Gallo.
Go to the back of the card.
No, I don't
want
to
turn the card over.
No, we could do it another time.
Do what another time? Give me the number of the card.
Where's their number?
On the back, it should be somewhere.
28/SS.
It's 2022, the card. We know that, right?
Oh, second base, shortstop.
Not that.
I'll send you a picture.
See the back of this card right here? See this card? Lauren?
Yeah.
You see the card? It has the number right there.
Okay, I'm going to send you a picture.
It's number 302. That might not have a number. It might be letters like DHJB or some shit like that.
So
are you gonna give me the?
I'm just gonna send you the back. I don't see a number.
All right, send me the pic. Yep.
So what's up, BK Shallon? Cuban B, thank you for coming into chat. Thank you, NB. I don't get offended. I have a few wrenches in a few chats where they all taken away. It wouldn't hurt my feelings just because we have a lot of wrenches. But I'm not saying I'm going to. But if it's, taken away, it's just because I have a lot. But I want you to be able to come in here and do the link. The Truth, stop spreading rumors. The Truth would love to collect Mob 2 baseball cards. You got to get Teresa Murphy to send you one. So, yeah, I have a lot for you to open.
Now, you see, look at the back of the card, right, that you just sent me?
Yeah.
Under the name Javier Baez,
Yeah.
It says SMLB5.
Uh-huh. That's
That would
nice.
be the
Oh,
number of
here's
the
a good
card.
Orlando Braves card. Look at this Atlanta Braves card.
Oh
So,
my
Edwin
god.
Jimenez, you are a good man. Um, good man, Edwin Jimenez. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
thank you.
Fire and Ice reviews. So everybody subscribe so you can check that channel out tonight, please. He is going. Let's support the people.
That was the bestseller for Macmillan Publishers, Fire and Ice.
Yeah, let's support him tonight. He's going to do one of his first lives. Let me go and subscribe. And then I'll go and have Joe subscribe. Monday Evening Raw.
Monday Evening Raw?
Yeah, that's the name of our thing. Because I didn't want to say Monday Night Raw. Because it's not the night yet. So, I had a little something I looked up. So maybe we'll watch it because I haven't watched it yet and it looked interesting. I actually haven't even read the article or looked into it. So I will. Maybe we'll play it, just something different. And everybody, thank you for all the messages. I am aware that there's an account a YouTube account that is doxing me. It is what it is. I've been doxed before, so I am aware of it. Thank you for the people with the messages. But the more you guys put messages in my comment section about it, the more attention we're bringing to it. So I
That's
am
the
aware
real.
of it.
That's the
I'm
Beckett. See the Beckett real time pricing for that
yes.
hardware buyers. Look at it.
What does it say? $1.50?
60 cents to $1.50.
Wow, we're gonna do good with that. So anybody who it was a scummy move for them to put that account out and dox me. But the more you
It's
guys talk about
get
it
the
in chat
card for
and
$1.
listen and leave comments under videos and stuff, it's just bringing more attention to it. So I appreciate everybody for letting me know. I know you're doing it because you're my friends and you're looking out for me. But I'm just letting you guys know that I am aware of it. And thank you everybody for the messages and for having my back and letting me know about that. Just keep reporting it. So
We're listening. We're all ears.
that's all. That's all I want to say because I had gotten a lot of message since it happened and people letting me know. But the more you're leaving messages about it, the more attention you're bringing to the account, and it will be handled in one way or another. And I've been doxxed
Well,
before.
wait a minute. You know why it's going to be handled? Because what? Oh, forget that card. Forget it.
Okay.
Corey Clubber, forget him. So why? If you noticed, like I've noticed this about Lauren, okay, for a while, she's been doing shows and she really looked a little bit stressed out, like something was weighing on her mind. You know what I mean? And it was like I just felt that, like she just wasn't right. And then
When though? The past
I
couple
guess
days?
someone else must have seen that too, because that person reached out to her and let her know that nobody on YouTube is going to F with you or your kids or your family because you are protected by the
Stop!
mob.
I told you not to bring.
Okay, so now when you're protected like that, okay, I could see she's more relaxed now. You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
just doing it to let people know why you were uptight the last couple of weeks. But now that you have the backing of La Cosa Nostra,
No.
hey, I wish I had the backing of them.
No. But I told you not. We had a conversation about this.
You
But
told me
anyway,
what? I didn't
this
say anyone's
I
name.
know. Doxing, whatever.
I mean, truthfully, think about it.
But
You're
I'm not,
protected.
there's plenty of security around here. I'm not worried
You're
about it. And there's
untouchable.
plenty of people that
You're untouchable.
if I felt in danger, they would be here in a minute. And that's it. There's a police
All
station right
right.
next to me. I'm not worried
Think
about it.
about it. Okay, wait a minute now. What did we learn? What did civilians learn about how things work with these organized crime members? Okay, now if you recall Donnie Brasco, you learned a couple of things. One thing I learned is a wise guy never pays for drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also learned that when you're a wise guy, you're always right. Okay? Even as a wise guy, even if you're wrong, you're right. I didn't know that either. So there's good tidbits. You know what I mean? Like why I did you know a wise guy never pays for a drink? I didn't know that.
What about the
Yeah.
Dodgers Mookie Betts?
No.
No. All right, I'm putting these away. So
We'll go through them. What we're gonna
you,
do is hold up some of the boxes you bought real quick.
I have a lot of boxes for you. Hold on. Anybody interested in a package of Pokemon cards? Hit me up and we could.
You believe this? I just found this. Okay, so wait a minute. Topps Heritage, that's good. That's
I got
another
a couple.
top. Okay, so you got Topps Heritage, you got Top Series 1 and 2, you have Contenders Football. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to open those cards during a show. And we're going to, go through the packs and we'll show you the cards and see if we actually got some good cards. Like, for example, this card right here. The fucking lighting, let me tell you. You know what? You guys don't want to see my face anyway, do you?
No, but
all right. See this card right here?
who's the counter under?
See who that is? 1973 Topps Nolan Ryan. 1973 Topps Nolan Ryan. Now, Nolan Ryan to me is my favorite pitcher of all time. He definitely was unbelievable, even in his later years.
Oliver, how are you? Yeah, we'll open the
As we head into the next couple of hours, we'll see those temperatures stay in the 70s. It was a relatively cool afternoon with those temperatures stuck in the 70s. Some areas.
You have to forgive me, guys. That's 1972. Yes, it is. You're right.
I was gonna.
That's
I don't have a picture
1972.
because my baby's changed so much. And, she don't look like this now. Look at this cute little Halloween picture I found of her. You can't see it. Little. She's changed so much. So if somebody puts that up, whatever. She don't look like that anymore. That's a shame that I can't share recent pictures of my daughter, like on Instagram and stuff, because these men will. And she's turning into a little woman, a preteen little woman. So
now this is 1973 Topps.
I don't know how much Mob Tube cards can go by, but we should make them like those garbage pail kids. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
with your names. That would be cool. All right, let me go back to it.
I have your
So-
card. You're pouring Lauren. You're pouring Lauren. I'm Jolton Joe.
David Cameron, pleasure to have you in chat. And Terrence, you still here, hon?
Oh,
Maybe.
So Triple X,
You
you
like
know what that card? You know the card that I just put up, the 73 tops. You know who that is, right?
Oh, that'd be awesome, Maddie. We got to get him to do that. And shout out to Rat Trap City. I haven't seen him for a while. And MJ. MJ, we miss you. Rat Trap City, MJ. I saw Rat Trap City in somebody's chat. He's always been such a good friend. And I hope he's doing well. I saw that he said he's just been busy and stuff like that. So he's one of our friends. Shout out to him. What's in everybody's plan today? And MJ, we miss you too.
Where is MJ? I hope she's okay.
She's okay too, because I love her. So
Triple X, you know who this is?
we all love MJ. So shout out to MJ and prayers if she's going through something. Hey, the wolf, what up, the wolf?
What's up, John Wolf? Oh,
The wolf.
No, but that's John Wolf.
No, it's not John Wolf. No. He's definitely not John Wolf. I go like this with my hand. I'm not touching myself. I'm just making sure that no guys are looking at my short. So let me play. Listen, I have this. Can I show this video?
SCHMIDT, Mike Schmidt. Yeah.
Schultz, I liked.
That's okay. You messed up the name. I messed up the 73 tops Nolan Ryan.
Same, Oliver.
Which I have that. It's just not in front of me.
MJ, if you're around, send, just leave a little message so we know you're okay. Charles Murphy.
Is there a reflection?
That's Teresa's husband, Charles.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles.
Can you see that clearly?
No.
Why not?
I don't know, because of the lighting. Who is it?
The lighting. I turned all the fucking lights off. I'll be sitting in the dark in here.
Well, you have to get that scratch remover too, stuff.
Yep.
Oh man, I got the best chapsticks too. I think that Joe needs.
I know you know it's Kobe, but what Kobe is it?
What? We're so
I think Triple X should. You have my Instagram, Triple X? Because you collect. Because if you do, you should hit me up on Instagram.
You have the link to your eBay account where you sell them. You should put that in chat too.
It's not up and running yet. I mean, It was up and running.
We'll get it up and running again.
I took everything down right now.
I don't know. Something. I don't like something. I just thought.
Fin Freak. This is what. Okay, this is why me and Fin Freak have like this love-hate relationship. Because like at times he could be charming and he's very nice and he's very good. And then there's times where he's just like, he just makes stupid comments. Like that one. Like that was Kobe when he was in One Piece.
My channel was started January 15th of 2021. So I was probably on YouTube 6 months before that. So since 2020, I've been on YouTube. Paul Clinton.
Sin TV, very good. Sin TV, that's a 1996-97. Top's finest Kobe Bryant rookie with the protective coating on it. Now the protective coating that these The Topps Finest cards come with a protective coating that you could peel off. Now, a lot of people, honestly, if you have the peel on the card, the card is worth more. I don't know why someone would take that. No, I'm not in a bad mood. I mean, you know why I don't think it's funny Dante's phone? Because I watched the testimony of his wife recently over the last couple of days. And honestly, she was like really fucked up over it. Because did you hear about that, Lauren? So what happened was the first responders to Kobe Bryant, when the helicopter crashed.
Well, they took pictures of his bodies.
And they were showing people, and they were showing people, and you know, I mean, the 13-year-old kid was involved in that too. So, you know.
Yeah. Sad. That's disgusting. That is really, truly sick.
You know what this is, Triple X? I'm telling you, this fucking glare.
All right. Well,
if anybody could spell and pronounce his last name, I'll give you $58.
No way, Mandy. That is sick. That is sick. They moved the body. They moved the body for better pictures. Disgusting. So I got Joe. I think this is going to help Joe tremendously too, because he needs some vitamin B12. I try to keep him, like, get him good herbal supplements and some natural type stuff.
Yeah. I need elderberry.
Yeah, I have some for you. I got you lots of elderberry. So let me play this. Let's go. Can we look at this thing Can we look at this article that I got today? I thought it would be interesting to share.
Touche, of course.
I didn't read it yet, though. I just saw the titling, and I thought it would be something different, you know, instead of talking about these ASSHOLE on MobTube, these idiots. What's up, the Westies? How are you, Westies? We love having you in chat. You've always been such a good friend to the chat. Welcome. Let me remove that. So
blow it out your ear.
It's really getting. It's getting all
from a landline. It's from a landline.
Are you answering it? You want to hold on a second?
No. I'm not answering it.
The funny thing is, let me just say that. Well, I'll say this after the.
Feel free.
No, I want you to sit down and watch this with me, but I'll say what I have. Let me turn my camera off because I'm going through this. I might make funny faces.
Yeah. Just make sure whatever you do, you're very careful. That's all.
I'm always very careful.
Use discretion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well. All right. So let me know if it is seen on your side, guys. I'm going to X out this. Before you leave, check this out. I don't want to check that out. Okay. So, viral video captures. Joe, highlight JTPs, please, before I start this. Joey?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Thank you, bro.
While I drive, I enjoy the direction you are both taking, exploring sports cards. Wanted to show some support. Hope all is well in chat, and hope all in chat are enjoying your day. Thank you, JTP.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate it. And MRE, click his super chat. He's at work.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, I'm just so sick of
doing all right, bro.
I'm sick of talking about those guys. So we're gonna try to talk about other stuff, and that's it. I mean, I listen. I'm not perfect. They're going to piss me off, and I'm going to respond sometimes, but not every day. So this article I thought might be interesting to share with you guys. It says viral video captures Arkansas officer beating man during arrest. A video involved 3 officers has been circulating around social media, and Arkansas State Police have now launched an investigation into this. The video below contains graphic content. 2 deputies and police officers in Arkansas are under investigation after a video circulating online showing a violent arrest where a man has been beaten by 3 law enforcement officers. The video was taken at County Express in Mulberry, excuse me if I didn't say the names right, Arkansas, and shows multiple law enforcement officers on top of a suspect that were allegedly using excessive force. The officer and the deputies that were involved in the recording have since been identified as Mulberry Officer Thel Riddle, Deputy Levi White, and Deputy Zach King. The Crawford County Sheriff's Office announced that Arkansas State Police have been requested to conduct an investigation into the incident the 2 deputies involved have been suspended pending the outcome of the investigation, and added that they will take appropriate measures in the matter. The city released a statement by police department that they take the investigation seriously and hold all officers accountable in their actions. All right, I'm going to go and play this, but if it's too graphic, I'm going to have to turn it off so that there's no issues with YouTube. Joe?
Yep. I'm listening.
Okay. Take down that super chat so we can see the whole thing. Can you do that?
The City Custom Cash Card.
What did I just do?
A different kind of card that automatically adapts to you. Earn 5% cash back on your top eligible spend category. Up to $500 spent each billing cycle. Apply now. Visit city.com/customcash.
New tonight at 10, Arkansas State Police say they've begun an investigation into the use of force used by 2 Crawford County deputies. The incident was captured on video just hours ago outside the Country Express in Mulberry, Arkansas. At around 10:40 this morning, cell phone video caught 2 officers beating who we now know is 27-year-old Randall Worcester of South Carolina. Worcester was transported to a local hospital where he was treated and then taken into custody for second-degree battery, resisting arrest, and a string of other charges. We've chosen tonight not to share the video due to the graphic nature, but if you do want to view it, you can see it on our website at thv11.com. Governor Asa Hutchinson shared his reaction to this video that a lot of you are seeing on our website tonight. Hutchinson.
This might show it. Hold on. Well, here's some pictures. You guys see those pictures? Did that link come up? Hold on. No, thanks. So it looks like there's some pictures over here, and it looks like they're all these ads. Joe, you hear me? Why does nobody hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. So it looks like they're showing pictures, but I guess they're not. Okay, this video is age restricted and only available on YouTube. Watch on YouTube. And if it's a little graphic, we might have to shut it down. And I don't trigger warning anybody in chat, please. If this is not something that you believe that you can handle seeing, please shut off for a minute and come back. Oh, did it, Redzilla? Okay. It says loading.
I can't wait till Tom LaVecchia builds the studio for us. You know that we're going to do the shows, because that we won't have this technical difficulty shit.
No, and I think I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'll leave the link under the video, and you guys can. What is this YouTube video? You guys in chat continue to chit chat.
Yeah. So how was everybody's weekend? Was it good?
Okay, video contains graphic content. Viewer extraction is advised. You guys see this? Does it come through on your end? I know we're delayed. Wow, they're beating him up.
We can't. I can't. Where is it?
It's showing on my end. You don't see it?
Not over here. No, we don't see it over here.
Okay. What is the YouTube link for it?
Preseason game as well, so we are hoping to get that in, and hopefully any thunderstorms, any additional thunderstorms that develop would stay west of those areas. Now for tomorrow morning,
can you guys see this card?
Temperatures right around 70, but with the heating of the day in the afternoon, it's going to be warmer than what we saw this afternoon. Temperatures in the 80s with enough humidity and instability. Still can't rely on some pop-up showers with thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon hours. Now,
yeah, I know it might be the lighting.
Expecting the opposite. Temperatures are going to start to climb. So temperatures by Wednesday into the upper.
Sure, I can email it back to myself.
Cuban B. What year is it?
Tracking the tropics, it's been extremely quiet the last couple of weeks. We are now approaching the peak of the season. We have one area right now that we're watching that's well off the coast of Africa now, has a 30% chance of developing into our next tropical system in the next 5 days. 10% chance in 2 days, 30% chance in 5 days. If this does develop here across the tropical Atlantic, it will turn into now that big next thing on our list. And it's been some time.
Yes, Steph Curry rookie, exactly.
Out across the Atlantic basin. So your exclusive 10-day forecast starting as Tuesday. Those Appalachian tropical storms are not expecting to be as active as what we talked about this afternoon. Temperatures in the mid-80s, so certainly warmer than.
I'll resend it to myself and then open it. But you guys talk.
This is another one of my cards that I love. I don't know if you guys could see it clearly. This fucking lighting. Really getting sick of the lighting.
You can click the stop sharing on the bottom. I got this. I'm just doing something behind it. So if you click stop sharing on the bottom, on that link.
I don't see it.
All right. Well, like on the bottom, like where our faces are, like if you add somebody, it should say stop sharing.
2009, 2010, Cuban.
Started when I was 10 years old and saw the first images from the surface of Mars from the Viking landers that came down right here at PPL, and I wanted to reach out and touch those rocks, and that's been true during my whole career. Missions that current rovers are retrieving rock samples from Mars.
This is going slow. All right, so fail. We're not going to watch this video.
A mystery geyser suddenly
Get it all. Get it all. Get him out of here. What do you got? Permission from your parents? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. What you got? Permission from your parents? Yeah, I know. It's the glare. Yep.
See right on the bottom here. Oh, you got it. Okay. Forget about it. Sorry, I couldn't show that. But you know what? It being too violent, they actually could have struck us down. Whatever. So. We pushed back all the way, guys. Please support We Pushed Back. So the cards, are not going to be topics all the time, guys. Even though Joe enjoys his cards. You want
What you gonna do when
74
Hulkamania runs wild on you? That's Thunder Lips right there. Oh, I like this guy too. Does anybody know who this guy is?
No.
The fucking glare, man.
Yeah, it's better if we had the pictures and I shared the pictures. So
I have the pictures.
if Chuck's in chat, Chuck can come up and talk cards with you. That'd be cool.
I'm sick of this fucking glare in this fucking YouTube. How come there's not a glare on my face? All right. Well, this is better.
That guy was on a reality TV show. I remember. They're Surreal Life or something. Put your hand behind it.
Hard Father, what's up, bro? How are you?
Hey, Mob Rats 2, I hit you up because I was worried about you. I haven't seen you for a while. Hope you're well, Mob Rats 2. I haven't seen you for a minute, unless I just haven't. My brain's been all over the place with stuff that's going on in real life.
I wonder if it's the glare off of the computer.
I wonder if it's the glare off your bald head. Drop the link. You want Chuck on? You don't mind, right, Joe?
Fuck no, I don't want Chuck on.
Listen,
No,
stop. Listen, no, just don't watch easy with the curses so we don't lose some of our AdSense. That's all.
No, it's not Chuck Liddell. It's Chuck the Iceman Liddell. Thank you.
And I got you this.
Thank you.
I got you a couple of these.
You got me a lot of stuff, yeah.
Well, because I'm a good friend, and sometimes.
So this card right here, right?
These Joe said are no good though. Boxes like this, Joe says are no good, so don't get them.
It's the mixed box shit. So this card right here, okay?
Okay, I understand. Just hadn't seen you. That's why I hit you up to make sure you were okay. And I told you the week before I hit you up to know that I wasn't going to be around because I didn't want you to think that something was up with me.
So that card that I just showed you right here, if I took it out, would there be a glare? No. Well, maybe a little better. So this card right here, right, is 94-95 Ultra Scoring Kings. The reason why I'm showing you this card is because this was the last card I needed to complete the set. It's a subset. It's a 10-card subset. And it has like Shaquille O'Neal, Scottie Pippen, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Latrell Sprewell. I would have had Jordan, but he retired. So I'm happy because I finally got this card, which was the last card to complete the subset. Is that something I do? I've been getting involved with right now is actually subsets, sets that are within the set. So yeah, I needed this Ewing. This was the last one. This is number 2 out of 10.
Hey Chuck, how are you?
Sweet. I'm doing good. Is that Joe?
What's up, Chuck?
Well, listen.
Chuck.
Are you feeling better?
No.
No?
No, I'm not feeling.
I'm
a little shungad.
I wanted you guys to come up to the waterfront up here.
Well, here's the problem, Chuck. I wasn't 110% sure that you were going to pay for the dinner when I come up there. So if
Well,
I
you
could get a commitment from you and T that dinner's on you, then you know what? Screw my ailment. I'll be up there.
No, you know, screw your ailment, though,
But
dude.
Chuck, you know what it is? He has a great week, and then he'll have one day where he just like things swell up and stuff like that. So
So I don't,
today,
I'm not really privy, and I don't need to be privy to what's going on. I just know Teresa tells me that Joe's been struggling with, that thing, that boil or whatever.
It's not that. Nah, the problem is it's a foot injury, and obviously it's probably one of the least, blood circulation. The feet are it just takes longer to heal. It's like teeth in the back. I mean, I have a good blood supply, but it takes time. So I have a wound vac on me, which basically sucks up all the shit off the wound, keeps it dry, and it's helping it close faster. So I'm figuring another
2
2
weeks.
weeks I'll have the machine on.
But if you guys are up like in that area, we'll definitely meet you guys.
Yeah, only reason I'm saying that is because it's summertime on the waterfront. It's on the Hudson River.
Okay.
And there's actually, I mean, it's getting you guys. I don't know where you guys. Well, I know Joe, you're Staten Island, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Suffolk County.
The only thing, Lauren, is they want to invite Vinny Bracco too.
Oh.
Well, yeah.
But that's their choice.
No, I'm saying right, yeah.
That's their choice. They can have him if they want. I mean,
it's not that. No, it's look. I'm jealous, and if me and you go somewhere and Vinny goes, come on, you saw him with his shirt off. I'm screwed. You know what I mean? I'm jealous.
Yeah. No, don't, because
with his shirt off. So it's like, wait a minute.
No,
I gotta go with that.
We're all friends. I get it. So.
No, I was just looking, do something relaxing and fun, and we could get one of those little scooters for you, Joe, and you just put your leg on the scooter.
No, he needs to elevate it, so we need like a wheelchair.
Like
but why? There's a lot of walking.
No, actually, no. There's not a lot.
So.
What do you mean a lot of walking? Have you ever seen Chuck? Forget about it. He looks like he can't walk 10 feet.
No, so I mean, yeah, I could drive out. We'll talk behind the scenes about it, but definitely, yes, definitely, like we'll get together. We'll definitely get together, like, and you're not talking about like tomorrow. You're talking about like in a couple weeks, right? Yeah, we'll definitely be able to get together.
Now, hold on a minute, Chuck. So I was thinking, now maybe you guys should come down for the feast, the San Gennaro feast.
Yeah, Teresa's
spend the day there. It's the middle of September.
We could probably do that. I don't see why we can't
come on a weekend.
They have one out here on Main Street too, Joe. They have one.
Yep, they also have one on 18th Avenue. As a matter of fact, I think it starts in a couple of days. It's normally like the end of August.
Yeah, but we'll talk about this all like behind the scenes. We'll definitely make plans and figure it out. And
I didn't want to throw that this way. It's just that I know that Teresa had mentioned it.
I would love to get
and the summer's going away. The summer's
together.
Summer is over already, and that to me is crazy. That school starts in like 2 weeks.
10 days. That's why I said to Joe, get those sneakers within 10 days, Joe. Get them now.
Yeah. So, Chuck, how's Ryan? Let's get an update on Ryan. I know he had some back spasms or whatever. He had an injury.
Well, Ryan's, I won't say he's on the mend because he's already past the mend.
Right.
He's throwing again, and he's, this is obviously all new to us here and behind the scenes to try to see what's going on in the minor leagues. Minor league baseball. Ryan had, I don't know if anybody's interested in this, but I'll shoot it out there. I mean, Ryan went to Double-A Richmond. He got promoted to Double-A Richmond, and he
was with he's up in Eugene, Oregon, right?
in Oregon, and so he went to Richmond. It was the temperature change. It went from like 70 degrees and no humidity to 97 and high humidity the day he went there.
Right.
And he got blown up. He got hit pretty hard in Maryland. And
Oh, wow.
that's when I think he got strained. He threw like 33 pitches in the first inning. They were hunting his fastball, laying off his off-speed pitches, and they hit him. He made it through 5 innings, but gave up a bunch of runs. But he was fatigued after that first inning. So
yeah,
there was a lot of stress. There was a lot of he said when he got off into the dugout after that first inning, they were giving him protein drinks and protein bars, and
right.
His jersey felt like it weighed 20 pounds. And I feel he strained his arm.
He was pushing a little too much.
Yeah.
And
then 5 days later on his turn, he pitched in Richmond, and he pitched 5 innings, gave up no runs, no hits, struck out 5.
Right.
He did great. He did great. And then they asked. He said his forearm to elbow felt kind of funny. Boom! They immediately put him. Gave him an MRI. This is the whole backstory to where he is right now. So they had team doctor look at him, saw nothing. Another doctor looked at him, saw some inflammation. They sent him to Dr. Andrews to look at him, and he's the pro sports surgeon, and they deemed him to be 100% no injuries, no tears, no fraying, and everything looked great. So it was going to be rest. So he's out in Arizona. They shut him down completely. He didn't pick up a baseball for 2 weeks. Then he finally started throwing a couple of weeks ago. So he's been there about a month. Yes, Saturday he threw 1 inning against the summer. It's a summer league. It's an Arizona complex league, which is a bunch of different teams, but they have, they throw guys that are on the mend, young kids, pitched, and he did okay. He was concerned that he didn't get a lot of swings and misses. He threw 16 pitches, 1 inning. That's all they let him do. He's fine. He's healthy. It's not a mystery. I've talked to reporters. Consensus is that they don't want to push him.
Definitely not.
Because they know what they have with him. And they have to find out about other people in the organization, whether they DFA him, which is their assignment, or they release them, or they trade them. But we all feel that they know what they have with Ryan, and there's no sense to push him. And he's like a caged animal, though. He's frustrated as. That's kind of the update on him.
You see that from Margene?
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I'm sure. Look, you definitely want to take it, because those injuries, you don't want it lingering on. You want to make sure,
Absolutely right. There's no sense. Now, there's the Arizona Fall League that he is a almost like the cream top of the giant play.
You breaking up, or is it me?
He's breaking up.
You're breaking up a little bit. Margene, if you guys don't remember, is one of my good friends, so everybody be welcoming to her in chat. You guys know, I'm sure you guys see Margene around before, but Margene is a good girl, so everybody be welcoming. That's all, and you guys are always polite.
How's his confidence level, Chuck? Is it kind of like, because I guess something, you get hit hard, you hurt your back, it's
Well, he's currently I don't think confidence. I don't think his confidence level has gone anyplace. But he is. There are other guys there with him that good friends. We had holy.
You're cutting in and out. I guess it's. You hear that, Lauren?
Yeah, is that your TV in the background?
Not
Joe?
mine. I'm in another room. Oh.
No, Joe, shut your TV off.
Well, it's been on the whole time. So.
I know, but whatever plays in the background might pick up. YouTube might pick up, and then they can.
Hold on a minute. Hold your horses.
Teresa, tell your hubby that he keeps breaking up and in and out.
That's what she's saying to me from the other room. I can't even hear her.
Yeah. Is she getting pissed off and pulling the Wi-Fi plug?
She's getting mad.
Is she getting mad because she pulls the Wi-Fi plug? Because, like, no, I know you're not on that much. But I know if I, like some of these creators where their man's on live, like, all night, at a certain point, I would pull the plug and be like, get off and come spend time with me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely. I would do that. But you're not.
Would you pull the Wi-Fi cord out while they're on?
And maybe throw a remote at their head, you know. Yeah. Autumn, I love. James Weldon, you like the autumn? I like beginning of autumn. See, the funny thing is, in May, as the weather's like still a little cool and we're not yet into summer, people are in their bathing suits and they're laying out on the beach. Okay, so then September comes and it gets cool and it kind of feels like the weather where it was like at the end of May, and people are freezing and they don't want to lay out, go to the beach. It's so funny. It's so funny. It cracks me up. Yeah. Hey, Ruby Tuesday, how are you?
What's up, Ruby?
And Margene said, when you are at home with your Wi-Fi connection, your cellular service will keep trying to connect. It's the best to use one of those other, I don't know, what is that, Pokemon ball?
Pokemon.
I'm
you
good
on Instagram, Chuck?
For what?
You have an Instagram page?
I do, yeah.
I've seen it.
You got a friend request me.
All right.
Because I've been putting some of my cards up on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
Not for sale or anything.
Yep.
I'm just going through my cards, and as I going through them, I'm taking pictures of them. Because eventually, if I want to sell the cards, I have to take pictures of them anyway. So I figured, let me take the picture and post it up.
Yep.
So I have probably like 150 cards up right now, something like that.
Wow.
So,
well, Teresa's brother-in-law, who's called the Card Man.
Yep. I got to hook up with him.
Yeah, you do, really, because
he's got a YouTube channel, right?
He does, yeah.
We gotta drop the link in chat, but I looked at it and he was not that active that much on it, right?
No, he's not. No,
he sells, right?
And talk cards with Joe.
Yeah,
he sells cards, or he
does. Joe, he's I don't know if the term's a player, but he's a very knowledgeable guy that will buy cards, sell cards, make deals with people, has a lot of connections in the business.
Yeah.
Good guy to know, good guy for advice. He's been trying to help me. I haven't done much with my cards again. I started getting into them, and then I wasn't really willing to sell them, and the market's funny. Like you mentioned Mookie Betts card, who's a star right now. But those cards, unless they're subsets like you're doing, Joe, you're getting those subsets. All those subset cards are the cards that you need to get because they don't have a lot of numbers. Yeah, they're very short printed, and that's what you kind of look for.
Right.
The other base cards that come in the sets, let's say, are fun cards to collect for your personal collection. You love Mookie Betts, you collect all his cards.
Exactly. Yep.
Yep.
That's what I've been.
Down the down the road, when Mookie Betts retires, like Nolan Ryan, those cards could be worth a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, and you just got to hold on to them. You just stash those cards away, and you see down the road, 20 years from now, maybe not even 20 years from now, less than 20 years from now, they might be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I've been posting a lot of the cards I've been posting are not really my higher end cards.
Yeah,
it's more of like this, for example.
Nice looking cards.
No, like this is a Billy Owens rookie. Billy Owens went to Syracuse. I'm a big Syracuse fan. I met Billy Owens.
Yeah.
Derek Coleman. So I've been putting up the cards that, have meaning to me, as opposed to cards that are just like, the highest value cards that I have.
Yep.
So,
and that's the beauty of that other side of collecting, which is cards that you can get those cards really cheap. So you could have a lot of fun looking around trying to get those kind of cards.
Well, that's
you guys,
the key.
I saw what piqued my interest in you guys today was that you were going to say you were going to open up packs.
Yep.
Now,
we're going to do the box breaks. Yep.
Yeah, those box breaks. That's where I was going to go. The only thing you got to I've gone on a lot of those box breaks, and you need some real high quality lighting.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because and if you have the high, a nice little setup, that's a great avenue. People love to go and watch. I mean, you're opening up packs. It's like freaking Easter bunny, it's opening up the Easter basket.
It's an adrenaline rush. It really is.
Yeah, it is. And it's really cool. I mean, I've been doing it with my favorite guy, which is Ryan Murphy. I buy into, you can do a thing where you buy people, you're just starting out doing it, but you buy into a guy, you get all his cards that come out of the packs, and you have no idea what's going to come out of those packs. That's the fun of card collecting, is opening up those packs, seeing what you got.
And you know what? It's so I actually have been holding back on opening stuff.
Good.
So Lauren bought me a box of Topps baseball. A little hobby box, not, it had like 65 cards, something like that. Top 2022 Top Series 1 baseball. So now she's like, "Did you open it?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, I don't open it. I'm trying to." She thinks like, "Oh, you don't like it then, And I'm telling her like, "No, that's not how." It's not that. If we'll eventually open it, but truthfully, I always wanted to do that. I always wanted to buy like a master carton of cards, which is a huge investment, and actually sell boxes of cards. You know what I mean? Because there's money in that too.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's another avenue, because I bought a box of NBA hoops last year, LaMelo Ball's rookie, and so I opened half the box, the other half I still have them sealed. She got me that 2022 Top Series 1. So I was like, if I'm gonna open them, I want to do it on YouTube rather than at my house. If I'm just do a show with it, as opposed to just
I'll equate that to going golfing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you go golfing by yourself and you have a great day and you par 5 holes in a row and nobody's there to see it, who cares?
Right.
But if you're if you're going with 3 other guys and they're there and you're having a great day and they see it, it's better than being by yourself. So when you open a box of cards and you get a card that is like cream of the crop, and other people see it as you see it, there's a big rush.
Yep.
Big rush. I would definitely, you would actually, Joe, would be good because you got a little, shall I say, charisma.
Mm-hmm.
So
Thank
you could open up boxes with a style.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And a lot of those guys that open up boxes are just like, and here's Bookie Bets, and here's
Right.
and they don't get excited about nothing, and they don't have. I'm not blowing smoke here. I believe that. I've listened to you enough times. I think that'd be a great avenue for you to buy. You buy a case. You figure it out, right? You start off slow, like you said. Lauren gave you that box. Open that box. See what you got to attract people,
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. But
Yeah.
all it takes is for you to find something pretty cool in a box, and it'll turn people on to that. Who doesn't want to do that? Who doesn't want to find the $100 bill in a pile of $1 bills? You know what?
Right.
Right. So that is definitely a venue that you should go on to with the sports card thing. That'd be cool.
And for someone like myself, it's not easy. I mean,
no,
and
it's
what I
not
mean
easy.
by
You
that,
have to.
I have the boxes unopened, but I'm like fiending for them, like it's drugs, or like I'm going through withdrawals because I want to open it so bad, and I'm like, because you get a rush when you open it, especially if you pull something.
But you also can get, like, when you open the box, you've opened the box though. It's like that box is not unopened anymore. It's now an open box of cards. I still have some of them.
My opinion, I think you should get like Jerry and like you and stuff, and do some shows over on the Bay 8th and grow that too, just so we have like a second channel with some of his cards and stuff like that. But James Weldon was talking about his garden, and I have a bunch of like I have tons of oregano and tons of sage in my garden right now that I got to cut out for the winter.
Who's Jerry?
Who? Jerry Gambian. He was on here. He joined, and you talked about the boxing with him.
Oh, Jerry G. Yeah. Duh. Okay, of course, from Australia. I'm thinking Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Of course, I know Jerry.
Yeah, but I have so much sage and oregano. I need to cut up and lay it out and dry it out.
Speaking of planting, do you do a garden?
Yeah, I have a little garden. I used to do more to it.
He gave me a strawberry.
I've noticed like the landscapers here, like they don't know, and as my stuff is growing in, they're pulling it out of the ground. But I had some strawberries come in the beginning of the season. I was getting a couple strawberries. I like my herbs. I'm more of that type.
Well,
I had some string beans.
Yeah, I got parsley. We had really good basil. Really
I had
good
basil, and they pulled it out. It comes back, the basil. The landscapers pulled it out. It made me so mad. Parsley I had, and they pulled it out. So that's what the problem is. And I'm in a complex, so it's not like it's not like one that I hire. It's the complex people that
Do you have like a balcony or like an outside?
I have a patio. Yes.
Yep.
I put it in the ground.
So you could get some pots and stick them on your back. Then they wouldn't pull them out.
No, but I'm on the bottom, so there's like a balcony above me, which I wouldn't get sun.
Yeah.
So, but the sage and the oregano, every year it comes back, and I get so much of it, and my family enjoys it. My mom will use it for cooking and stuff like that. I get tons and tons of it. I got to send some to you, Joe.
A friend of ours just gave us some spearmint. Little like
we used to have mint too. We had mint. That was growing. What else did I have? I had purple sage. I had.
I want colored greens. I want to plant colored greens.
Okay.
They're good. My friend made it for me. I had a black friend. That's kind of cuisine for them.
Collard greens?
Collard greens, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'll tell you what. We were just down in Delaware.
No, we couldn't control it either, the mint. The mint was
it gets wild.
Yes, and it was here when I moved in, and all the apartments, it would go down like they would all get it. So maybe that's why they pulled it.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. That stuff can grow like crazy, which is good.
Crazy.
mean, you don't need mint for lots of things, you know. So
Tony, who did I just? Kim's for him. Welcome to chat. Tony, the Night Owl. Were they in here? Todd Father. I thought I saw Tony.
Todd, what's up, man? Todd Father, the jack of all trades, master of none. That's the Todd Father. And also, what I want to do, Chuck, is with the card thing.
Oh, our
I
friend.
want to give people an opportunity to make some money.
Yep.
With hold on one second, please.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm coming back. You left you.
Everybody left me. I'll do my show. I'll do a show.
I was looking for some of my crystals for John Wolf. I don't know what they are.
Nice. Wow.
Because he's into that. So I was hoping maybe my crystals would get him to stop with the fake news.
Yeah.
He's been putting up some silly fake news. He's just being silly, though. Whoever this person is, hello. Welcome to chat. Peppermint makes a nice tea. Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
What else was I had green beans, strawberries. The strawberries were coming up in the beginning of the season. I haven't gotten any.
Well, it's rough because of the no water. I mean, for us here, everything is brown. I've been having to water. My tomatoes are garbage.
Oh no!
It's a lousy year for tomatoes, which Teresa makes, and I also make a really good sauce.
Okay.
And we were using fresh tomatoes. Last year, I was picking like 15 a day. And we were making sauce. This year I have not even had one red one yet. And I had like 10 or 12 wild turkeys walking through my yard. I think they ate all. I think that's what's eating all my tomatoes too, that I do get. So that's frustrating.
Yeah, that is frustrating. My parents would always have a garden growing up. My dad was like a greenskeeper.
Yeah.
So he would start a greenhouse like in the wintertime and then transferred it into the summer. That was always his specialty. He was a greenskeeper on a golf course.
That's what I am. I am that.
Oh, really?
I do that. I take care of the tee boxes. I'm not the greens.
Cool. He ran the park. He was like the guy who ran it. But and once he retired, he started playing golf. When he worked on that golf course, he wasn't, he hated golf. But once he retired, he started playing golf with his cousins and his brothers when he moved down south, and he loves it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's funny because he was up early going to the golf course for work. So my curfew would always be I had to get in the house before Dad was up for work because I didn't want to walk through the door.
Yeah. So like we go in at 5:30. I'm doing it part time. I'm retired, but
so he was up at like 4:30.
Yeah, my friend of mine is in charge of the golf course, and he was after me to, come out, and you can take care of all the tees. So I mow them, do divots, move the markers around. That it's good. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
I love being outside, so it's great for me.
But he's obsessed with his lawn from doing this.
Yes.
Okay. When
cutting at different angles.
Different angles, yes. And when we were little, like how you want, I had 3 brothers, and the boys weren't allowed to cut the lawn. He had to cut the lawn. No one's allowed to touch his lawn but him.
That's me. I cut the stinking lawn. We cut them 12 to 6, like a clock. 12 to 6, 10 to 4, and 8 to 2. And we can't do them. We can't do them 9 to 3 because it looks stupid. It just comes up. But you can do that. So all 4 of those things, that's what I do. I cut my lawn like that. It looks great.
And there's a special time when you water because the way the sun's coming down, it maximizes it and all sorts of stuff. And he was actually, when he moved down south, he would walk around and cut, between the sidewalk, people who had like good sod, he would cut and put it in, and it would grow more. Is sod a type of grass? Is sod a type of grass? I think so.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the right thing? Yeah, he has this whole technique. His lawn is like his baby, his passion. And
sod is like grown in like sheets, and they dig out like it's got all the dirt impacted in it. It's great stuff. But you got to water it. You got to put it in right. You got to take
cut a couple pieces that are growing over the sidewalk from somebody who has good sod. He could put it in his little patches. And then he went to Cornell University for like the pesticides and all that stuff. Yeah, he did that. So he's what fertilizers to use and all that stuff. And Florida, you don't have as big as a yard as New York.
No,
New York, you get more property. So
different kind of grass.
Really.
Different, almost like a weedy grass down, very thick grass.
Kentucky bluegrass.
Yeah. Yes. Well, look who's back.
I used to sell grass seed.
Did you really?
Yep.
So golf course grass. We were talking about golf course.
Yeah, Shanna cuts the lawn.
Yep.
Clips on NB.
Perennial ryegrass. I mean, I sold all of it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. I was working at the golf course, and you got special stuff for the tees, special stuff for the fairways, special stuff for the greens.
It had to be a certain length, and
and they got to mow it. They mow it like 1/10 of an inch every day. That's what they. I mean, it's meticulous. And I'm at a private course. So
his was Suffolk County Parks. He did.
Yeah,
he was through the Parks Department. So,
and they have limited funds for that. So it's hard. It's harder to maintain it because, like a private course, they have all these members giving money to play there. Your public courses, you don't get as much money and you don't get as much funding. So it's hard. It's hard to maintain them. But that's cool. We got that in common. That's pretty cool. So he's down in Florida, not doing that anymore.
He retired.
Yeah, he's not doing that anymore. Good for him. Good for him.
He worked. Okay, so my father, when whatever you like to do, he grew since he was a teenager. He worked. Did we lose Chuck? He went blank. When my dad was a teenager, he worked at the beach, which was part of Suffolk County Parks. So he worked there so many years that he was able to retire early. So he was fortunate for that. He was in, get like a pension payout and everything else. So he retired before the retirement age because he was with the Parks Department for so many years. Like I said, he started as a teenager. Joe, what's up?
Is he still there, Chuck, or he's out?
I think we lost Chuck. What happened, Teresa? Did he lose?
So we were talking about the cards. Sorry, I got interrupted.
Oh,
so
Charles,
what I was thinking.
I think I'm back. I don't know what happened.
So back to the card thing.
Sorry, Charles. I'm trying to remove the old one.
Yeah.
What I want to do is doing the box breaks. That's one thing.
Yes.
But another thing that I want to do is, so recently, now that I've been talking about cards on the show and like posting some cards, I had someone that I know through YouTube actually get in touch with me, and he had a certain card, and like he wanted to know like how much do I think it's worth, and like how to protect the cards. So like what I would do, because a lot of people don't realize how to like protect the cards, because there's different ways to protect the cards.
Yeah.
There's like the top loaders, which is like the plastic, 3x4 top loader that the card gets inserted through the top.
Yep.
And there's penny sleeves and like, then there's the one-touch magnetic ones, which are the ones that I use. This is a one-touch magnetic right here. It's a solid, it's really hard plastic. and there's a cutout in there for the card to sit. And if you look on top, you see that little dot in the middle.
Yep.
That's actually it's magnetized, so that's how it closes. And then what I do is, so I take the card, I put it in this, and I also put a penny sleeve in it.
Yeah.
Which is like, you know what a penny sleeve is. It's
the plastic.
It's these little plastic, right?
Yep.
So then I put that, shut the case, magnet it closed, and then I have these resealable bags that are like little I'm not gonna say Ziploc, but it's like this right here.
Yep.
And it has adhesive. Put the card in and fold it, so it's like really triple protected the card. So that's one thing. And then I want to give people, like tips on like what players to collect at this point. Who I'm investing in. I mean, nothing is never 100% sure, but I kind of keep my nose to the ground when it comes to the business on who's hot and who's not, and certain trends. So for example, I've been investing in this guy right here. His name is Anthony Edwards. I'm more into basketball than anything, football and baseball. I have a lot of football and baseball, but now it's more basketball with me because I understand the sport more. I watch it a lot more. But don't get me wrong, I collect baseball and football, but I go heaviest on this.
Yeah, that's your go-to.
Edwards, this Anthony Edwards, he was the number one pick 2 years ago, and he's kind of on the cusp of being an all-star and a superstar. So my thing is like, all right, get his cards now while they're a little less, because once he blows up and makes an all-star team or whatever, then the cards are going to go through the roof.
Yeah, it's almost too late.
Right.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of
a sleeve or individual card holder is best, Joe.
Yep.
I have,
Can I just say one thing real quick? Wait. Yeah. We got another generous donation. Thank you so much, Margine. I just wanted to thank her. That's all. Go ahead, Joe.
Thank you.
Sweet.
So right now, the big thing right now that I've been getting involved with is like getting the cards graded.
Yeah.
Right? So for example, before I make a mess here, let me get a couple of graded cards. What's amazing about the business now with the card grading and all that is the fact that, all right, so like this card right here is a Kobe Bryant Topps Chrome.
Wow.
It has a grade of 9.5.
That's nice.
So what's crazy about the card collecting is you could buy a box of cards, or you could buy the card for $10, this card, let's say, right? Not graded.
Yep.
If you get the card graded, it might cost you $10 or $20. So now you paid $20 for this card. You paid $20 to get it graded. If it comes back as like a 9.5 or a 10, that card instantaneously is worth about 10 times what you paid for it.
That's right.
With the snap of a finger.
Right.
Whereas prior, cards go up incrementally so often. So I'm getting into graded cards.
Are you buying graded cards, or are you buying?
At this point, I'm buying graded cards because of COVID.
Yeah.
They're so backed up, PSA and Beckett. My cousin gets a lot of cards graded. He says the backlog at PSA is like a year.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. So
COVID did that with all of that. Absolutely.
But guys, just say the virus, please. Okay, just say the virus. YouTube doesn't like that word.
The virus.
Yeah, I know, but no, it was just everything was shut down. Basically,
you're not doing it. You just say the virus.
Understand. So So this card right here, this is a great example. This card right here, okay? This card is a 2018-19 Donruss Optic, the rookies, Luka Doncic.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
a Beckett 9.5.
Wow.
So this card, I think I paid like $25 for it 2 years ago.
Wow.
Now it's probably worth a 9.5 is probably worth $250 I could get for it.
Sure.
So lately, if you get the right player, the cards really go up fast now.
Yep. Has to be. Well, and that's the key too. It's not every player, but the right player, the right players.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
So I would tell people like, and there's people ask me like, who are you collecting now? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
because you can't collect everyone. So you got to kind of like narrow it down to certain people. So I would give people that type of, input as well.
Sure.
Where, I mean, if people like, let's say you have someone in the chat and they have a little bit of money, and they want to invest their money. I got to be honest with you. Over the last 30 years, the cards and have performed better than stocks and bonds, gold, silver. This is what people, honestly, if you're looking for a decent return on your investment or something more long term, this is the way to go. I mean, it's gotten to a point where and they've done exposés on it, how like the card business is the best investment over the last 30 years. And
Yeah.
So, James,
It's almost like stocks, with only you can't have insider trading with stocks. Well, you can, but
right. And
but with baseball cards, it's good to have people in the
right. So the thing is,
so James says he loves chips. He has a great chipper beside me. That's cool, James. I like chipper too. And Josie Lee, is this our Josie? Because this doesn't. Josie's has a wrench. So what is this? Is this a fake Josie?
Yeah, that ain't her.
Yeah, that's a fake Josie. So I'm gonna get rid of you. It's me using this avatar because
Click
people
on it and see. Click on it and see how many.
Josie, text me and let me know if it's definitely you. But Josie, Lisa, hey guys, it's me using this avatar because people get confused with the other one. How are you and being Joey? We're good. I hope you're doing good too, Josie.
So
I think it is.
So now, basically, I started collecting in 1982. I'm able to pinpoint it because I used to collect these MLB sticker things. Like you bought a little book and it had each team on each page, and it had a blank spot with the name, and you get the picture and put the picture in.
No,
you get the sticker and put it in each box. So the furthest I go back is I have one from 1982. Actually, I have 4 of them.
Guys, that's really Josie. Don't block her. Don't time her out.
So I'm thinking that's about when I started, probably when I was like 6 or 7 years old, in that range. And I got to be honest with you, it's changed my life financially because I've been collecting for 40 years. And luckily, I was able to keep the cards stored properly because, growing up, once I hit a certain age, I was homeless. I was bouncing around living in Vegas. But for some reason, my cards were staying with my uncle in his house, and I was able to, when I started working and came back to Staten Island in 2000, voila, I had all the cards. So
nice.
It was like just my childhood hobby is really now a business.
Yeah.
For me. And, I'm not bragging or anything, but I have a lot. I'm 40 years worth of cards, and I'm talking about like I was heavy into it. You know what I mean? Like spending my money, arguing with my family because you're wasting money. The cards take up the whole thing. And now it's just grown so big.
It is. And it's like what you were saying before about, I mean, do you want to start selling? See, that's the hard part. Do you want to start selling some of those, flipping those?
I've been selling.
That's what you need to do. You can hold on to your favorites, but you got to flip.
Right.
I'm not a big Derek Jeter fan, but I am a fan of Derek Jeter.
I have so many. I have a full binder.
Yeah, I would
on Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter stuff.
I have.
You want a tip? You want a good tip? Here's a good tip.
Stay in school.
Cisco Giant organization. There's a pitcher, a left-handed pitcher that is comparable to Ryan. That's actually ranked. I believe he's ranked like 3 or 4 in the organization right now, and he's going to be really, really, really good. He's 20 years old. He's lighting it up at Double-A. He was in the Futures game recently around the All-Star break.
Right.
He got hit in the All-Star game, but he's only 20 years old. Ryan tells me he shoves like you wouldn't believe, like way past his years. His name is Kyle Harrison.
Kyle Harrison.
Yep, San Francisco Giants. If anybody wants to start, grab that guy. Oh, Ryan Murphy's a good one too. Ryan Murphy's a good guy to try to grab his cards. But I could show you some of Ryan Murphy's the subset cards.
I looked. I saw them on eBay. They're going crazy.
You see
1,000. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got to end soon because MRE is going live and he's waiting for us to end.
Okay, we can end.
Let me just.
I'll
get back on,
Teresa.
guys. Finish up your show. I'll get back.
No. We don't have to cut you off. I just saw that he had it.
No. We're good for a few more minutes.
For 6:30.
I actually just picked up off eBay. I told Teresa a Bowman Sapphire Ryan Murphy. I got it for a good price.
Yep.
I want to see if I could get it signed by him.
You can. We'll get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I've been dabbling in his cards a little bit. Yeah. And
as well you should, Joe. You can't put. I've been just. There's a new card coming out. Topps just sent him. It's another sticker variation where he's 1,000 stickers, and then they put him on a new subset coming out. Exactly what it's going to be, but it's kind of like Future Stars. It's going to be Topps Future Stars, but I'm not. Her brother Joe knows which one it's going to be. It'll probably come out in a month or so, or something like that. Another one.
Joe's your brother.
Huh?
Joe is your brother?
Oh, Joe is Teresa's brother.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sonny. I thought it was her brother-in-law. It's her brother. Okay. It's
her brother. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing now with the graded cards. And, to be honest with you, not everybody in my family is convinced that, these are wise investments. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but truthfully, it really is. I mean, it's like anything else. But for the most part, you get these, if you can get a good deal on a card and it's, someone who is a superstar already, it's going to hold its value. Like Steph Curry, I before they won the championship this year, when they got to like the Western Conference Finals, I'm like, you know what? Let me look at some of his cards. So I started buying a ton of his cards. They won the championship, and it's like, to me, his cards in the future, they're going to be going up like crazy. Because what people don't realize about Steph Curry is, and I never thought about this, everybody always says the greatest basketball player of all time, obviously Michael Jordan, but after that, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. Someone said that Steph Curry is probably the top 5 player of all time. And when you think about it, no, how could he do that? Like, Steph Curry is not top 5 all time. But then when you really think about it, He's 6'4". He's got 4 rings. He's probably going to win more. Best shooter of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, makes amazing shots, averaged 30 points a game, won a scoring title, MVP, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, man, he really does have the credentials, but he's not a high flyer. Like, he's not someone that's doing a lot of dunks.
That's right.
But when you
I'm not
think
sure if
about it,
shows because she's
who's
not
really
answering.
had a better career than him at this point? 4 rings he has. And even, you know, when they got Kevin Durant, the team was stacked basically. All right, he won.
Yeah.
But this year, they had some good players, but they didn't have Durant. Klay Thompson wasn't 100%. These guys, what people don't understand about Golden State is last year, not the year they just played, before that, they were in last place.
Yeah.
They got the number 2 pick in the draft, James Wiseman, who everybody says is going to be great. He's like a 7-footer. He didn't even play last year. He was out the whole season. So they won a championship and basically got the number 2 pick. To me, that's like crazy. Normally a team that is a top team, they get the lower picks, you know.
That's true.
The 28th pick.
They do, yeah.
So it's almost like, wow, they're that good, and they're going to add this guy. And when you think about it, you look at Stephen Curry, compare him with all the guys, his numbers match up. But he's not above the rim. He's not a dunker, but
No.
the best shooter. I mean, have you seen the shots that this guy makes? It's unbelievable. And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Could be right.
Yeah.
Might be one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So I started going real heavy on his cards. And because they're worth a lot of money, and he's people like to collect his cards. So
Yep.
Hey, Mr. Batters, how are you, Mr. Batters?
And Coach has 4. Coach, hey guys, I picked up 4 Ryan Murphy cards thanks to Joe. Cool.
Wow,
I'm glad Coach took a team. But all right, let's say
me. Thank Mr. Murphy. He was the creator of this kid. So
yeah, I had a little bit to do with that, Joe. Only a little bit.
Josie, yep. I gave you a wrench, so now we do know it's you. Let's say goodbye because MRE's starting his live.
All right, later, guys.
All right,
thanks for coming on, Chuck. We'll do it again.
Joe,
okay?
I'll get in touch with you. Maybe we'll do a show with your brother-in-law.
All right, yep, I'll talk to him. We'll do that.
Thanks so much for coming on, Chuck.
Have a good one.
All right, later.
Yep.
Bye.
Don't end it yet.
Everybody in chat, thank you so much. Go ahead. What do you have to say?
Josie. Is Mr. Batters in here?
Just leave it alone. What are you going to say to him? Mr. Batters is right there. Hi, guys.
What the fuck his problem is with me, Mr. Batters?
Why are you cursing though when we had such a good show without the cursing?
Why? Well, okay, because I seen this guy. I mean, what does he hate me for?
Doing good. I love you, NB. Joe, Mr. Batters, just be respectful of Joe too. That's all.
He doesn't have to be respectful.
Well, he doesn't have to.
He's really not. He's kind of like rude to me or whatever, and I don't know why.
He doesn't hate you. Teresa Murphy, we love you too. And everybody, thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the cash apps. We appreciate you all. And go over to MRE. He's doing a Piggy Files. So we love you all. Have a good night. And we'll try to do something.
Tim, Teresa, everyone, we love you. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll do some cards unboxing.
Okay, cool.
What?
All right, Doodoo Brown. Have a good one.
Love you all.
Batter says he was, he's trying to, he's joking around, I guess, which is fine. That's cool. I like to joke.
Yep. So,
and if you're trying to get with Lauren, Mr. Batters, which it appears you are, just want to wish you good luck, man. Not going to be that easy though. She's a tough.
Hard to get. All right, guys.
Okay, Ma Brats too. Kim, I love you. You know that. I tell you that every time. Teresa, I love you. And nothing has changed. Ma Brats Deuce. Maddie Marinad. Where's Maddie Marinad? All right. Well,
they're all over there.
They're all heading over there. And thank you. Love you guys. Ding, ding. Ding.